What is up, YouTube world? It's Jay Coffee Talk back with some more news. And I don't know if you guys saw this, but rapper T.I. worked out a deal, pled to a deal with the federal government regarding a fraud case with cryptocurrencies that he was involved in. I want to say this is back in 2018. It's kind of wild, man, because it didn't really hit the news like that. Like, I feel like if this was some other rappers, we would have been talking about this like crazy. But T.I. seems to just have a lot of pull or something where the media didn't really go in on him like that. You saw it spoke about, but not like that. And it was crazy because at the same time, T.I. was in the news back then, also because his Atlanta upscale restaurant that he had went under. He just closed the doors and didn't pay a bunch of the employees, man. Like, this is some real greasy shit right here. Two situations, two fraud, not fraud. The restaurant ain't exactly a fraud situation like the cryptocurrency, but essentially kind of scamish activity where you just close the doors and don't pay a bunch of, your employees. Like, that's grimy, you know what I mean? Because anyone who's ever worked in a restaurant before, whether it's the front of the house, the back of the house, you're waiting tables, you're a line cook, you're busting suds in the kitchen as a dishwasher. It's all hard work, you know what I mean? You're going home with your feet hurting, your back hurting, and you're just gonna go to work the next day and the doors are closed and you can't get paid. And then, on top of it all, it's a platinum selling rapper that owns the restaurant and you can't get your money. You got to put together a class action lawsuit and, wait it out. You can't get your money expeditiously. It's got to be a whole process. Like, that's some bullshit, man. This is some grindball activity by T.I. So it's just kind of crazy that, we didn't hear more about these types of situations. But anyways, getting back to talking about this fraud in the cryptocurrencies, the deal that T.I. took with the government sounds kind of light to me. It really does, man. You guys can let me know in the comments what you think about all that. But basically what the deal is it doesn't sound like T.I. was maybe the ringleader, so to speak, but he definitely participated in the scam. And what went on was two new cryptocurrencies that were created, Flick Token and CoinSpark. They started these new cryptocurrencies, and T.I. used his social media heavily to raise money to sell these tokens and stuff like that. And Kevin Hart, if you pay attention to some of the different stuff coming up on the screen, Kevin Hart was involved in this as well with T.I. And then with all the money that was raised, instead of putting it back into the currencies and trying to build them up, everyone was just kind of scammed, But it really sounds like this Ryan Felton, movie producer, was kind of the ringleader, so to speak, because he's accused of buying $1 million house and a Ferrari. But I'm really wondering what T.I.'s cut in all this was, you know what I mean? Because, like I said, this is just some grindball business, raising money, scamming people with these currencies, closing down restaurants, not paying your employees. Like, I don't know, man. It's pretty crazy to think, this is the way T.I. gets down, when he's always talking like he's such a professional. He went from the block to being a platinum artist, and he's so professional, and you know what I mean, giving everyone advice. And I don't know, I can't call it. You guys get in the comments and let me know your thoughts on all this. But the deal that T.I. took sounds kind of light to me. He agreed to pay the government a $75,000 fine and not work with cryptocurrencies or initial coin offerings, like starting new cryptocurrencies, for 5 years, and a $75,000 fine. So if this Ryan Felton dude was buying $1 million homes and Ferraris, and T.I., also through the investigation was revealed to be one of the bigger participators in this scam, I'm sure his cut was pretty hefty as well. You know, that he brought in some serious money as well. And in the end, he only has to pay back 75K and stay away for 5 years. I don't know, it's kind of wild to me, right? It kind of reminds me back when T.I. had those federal weapons charges. It's always been debated, disputed. A lot of people say there's no way that that man could have got that kind of sentence with the federal guidelines where T.I. would have fell in on the guideline sentencing chart. Some people say, no, T.I. ain't a snitch, man. He's linked up with record executives and people way up, you know, like the elite, and they went to bat for T.I. and got him out of trouble. And, you know, it's been debated. Did he snitch? Did he work with the government? Is he a government informant or not? You know, because I don't know. Like I said, I'm not going to front like I'm any kind of expert in these kind of situations with the SEC. But we all seen the Wolf of Wall Street, right? This was this kind of activity that T.I. was involved in here. And I don't know, man. It feels to me like T.I.'s consequences here, his deal was kind of light. What do you guys think about this? Get in the comments as always. I want to know your guys' thoughts on all this. That's what the channel's all about. But all in all, you know, T.I.'s put both these situations that I was talking about behind him. This fraud, scam-like situation, the restaurant, he was able to, you know, work that out. He was only, you know, sued civilly in that situation. That's behind him. He worked out some kind of deal. Did he pay the money? I don't know. You know, that's what's crazy when it comes to civil suits, lawsuits. A lot of times people win, and then in like kind of like how we're talking about with the game, and you know, that female that sued him, it's been very hard for her to collect the money. You know, she's owed millions and have only got thousands because the game keeps cooking the books and moving money around, you know, to get away from paying this woman. So did these employees get their money from T.I.? I hope so, because like I said, that is just, it's just grimy to rip off anyone, but working class people. It's just really, that's foul to me in my book. You know what I mean? But let's talk about this. Make sure to sub to the channel. Hit the notification bell. It's Jay Coffee Talk signing out. Thanks for watching, y'all. I'm out of here. Peace.